Slowpoke, or the Slowking, Magby, Alakid, and then a Slowking shows up, opens his mouth, and we go right in. It's time for some gore, baby! Holy mother of God, it's yet another episode of Kill A Delibird. Welcome back, everybody. It's the podcast where we watch a couple Pokemon episodes and then we talk about them. What a revolutionary concept. I'm Kellan. I'm the guy that plays way too much Pokemon. Graham does not, and he's here as well. Graham, how you doing?
Holy mother of mothers, I'm great. Is it Mother Week or is it Mental Anguish Week here on TCAD?
It's
Why not both?
Mothering Week. It is. We're all giving mother.
Oh, it's Giving Mother Week on TCAD.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go with that. That is some young person slang, but these episodes are giving mother.
Yeah, they are giving severe mother. Very dangerous mother.
It's funny how you can say giving mother, you can't say giving mama.
Giving mama, no.
Giving hoochie mama. That doesn't work.
Doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Can one say hoochie in 2025, year of our Lord?
I think they can. I would advise against it, though.
Yeah, you know what? It's one of those words that I don't really know what it means.
Yeah.
I think it's just silly enough that nobody cares.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Hoochie mama.
And then you just said it again. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
It'd be funny if you bleeped it out because it's not bad. It's actually not bad. But then, like, people would be like,
What the fuck did he say? That's not a bad idea. Future me. Think about that.
Consider it
considered. So what's going on?
Oh yeah. Do you want me to mind dump?
Yeah, I did last time. To break the fourth wall, we're recording these ones pretty much back to back because we're bulking up, baby. Get those muscles.
Dirty bulking.
Yeah.
Speaking of dirty bulking, I made fried rice for supper.
I have not had supper yet.
Fried rice opinions. I haven't ate yet.
Nah, fried rice is good. It's a good meal. Yeah.
If you make fried rice, what do you put in it?
Egg for sure.
Oh well, yeah, but like besides like the ingredients in fried rice, like
man, I don't know.
What like veggies and meat do you go for? Do you add anything or do you just like keep it plain?
It tends to be that thing where I just have rice and I don't want to do anything else, so I just pop it in the pan with some egg and fucking go for it.
And eat it. You know what? That's totally valid. Hopefully you season it a bit too, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So I like for toppings, because this is something my dad made when we were kids. I like to do the Canadian pizza fried rice, which is onion, bacon, and mushroom. Fry that up and have that mixed in with your fried rice. I love it.
That does sound good. I thought you were gonna like throw some like pizza sauce in there too. I was a little concerned.
No, I mean you could just call it Canadian fried rice, but like I don't know if that really makes you think of the toppings. Like for some reason we have Canadian pizza here in Canada, which is onions, mushrooms, and bacon usually. But that's the only time I see those toppings referred to as quote-unquote Canadian. Is that like Domino's or some like pizza chain, right?
You would think the Canadian pizza would include Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
But it does not.
But, I mean, Canadian bacon is barely... I mean, it's a thing. I know what we're talking about when we say that. But like, if you
we don't call it that.
We don't call it that. If someone just says, go get bacon, we're getting like, I mean, American bacon, basically. Maybe it's a little bit thicker, but it's not like full-blown like back bacon or ham or anything like that, which like quote-unquote Canadian bacon is usually closer to. There's this like type of bacon in Ontario they call pea meal, which is closer to Canadian bacon that the Americans call Canadian bacon. Is this conversation coherent?
I don't know. It's something about bacon. I think I lost myself. I got lost early. I got lost.
You can bake bacon, and that's good, actually. Baking bacon is...
it works out.
It works.
Get a wire rack or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Drain that grease off.
You gotta get the rack. You're in on the secrets, Kellan. You read the blogs.
Yeah.
The cooking blogs that all have to tell you about their childhood in Tuscany before they show you the recipe.
Yeah, thank God for that jump to recipe button. Good Lord.
The jump to recipe's so clutch, because they're always like, when I think of apple pie, I think of grandma and that cartoon animation that makes a wolf's eyes pop out of its head as it floats through the air.
And it's just a fucking apple pie.
And you're like, what? I don't remember how much sugar to use.
Yeah,
just tell me here.
Yeah.
I'm just here to remember how much sugar the sugar to apple ratio. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know who you are.
Quite
I don't want to
frankly,
get
I don't
to
care.
know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get to know you. This isn't a relationship. I don't want this to be a parasocial relationship. I don't want this to be a social relationship.
I don't want this to be a relationship at all.
This to be a knowledge check. Yeah. What are you? Who are you?
What are you?
Yeah, what is the nature of an
Why
online
are you?
food blogger now? Like, are you even a person? They're probably already bots. They're probably ChatGPT rappers.
There's
just cranking
There's absolutely
out
AI recipes out there. You got to be careful.
100%. 100%. Some of them are probably good.
Oh, yeah.
And then some of them aren't.
Some of them are.
And
I would probably imagine most of them aren't.
I think the good ratio is actually higher than you might think.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's just
I'm
that,
also
like,
pessimistic about
it's
AI.
just that, like, when you grab a bad one, then it's hard to know what to trust. So even if it's like 1 out of 5 are bad, it's not bad, right? That's 80% are good. That's pretty strong. But do you want 1 out of every 5 of your recipes to suck ass? I don't.
That's not a good ratio for a cookbook.
So that's just going to end up degrading my trust in the whole idea. And that's kind of the issue. That's kind of
yeah.
With hallucination nation.
Does this have anything to do with what we're doing today?
Yeah, Kellan.
Does it?
Because it absolutely does, Kellan. Because we're getting into my mind. Don't you see, like, recipes, AI, internal anguish, okay? Let's flip ourselves inside. Let's flip ourselves outside, okay? We are but watering pails, but fleshy ones that ooze substance and ooze ideas onto the plants of life. And you, the listeners, will come out of the dirt and look upon us and either weep or smile in gratitude, okay? Are you following,
that was beautiful.
Kellan?
Yes.
Are you following?
Barely.
We're talking about the mind, okay?
Yes, we are.
Kellan, tell me about the episodes. I'm going to connect this, okay?
Today, we are looking at episode 265, Address Unknown, and 266, Mother of All Battles. And we got some weird shit this episode for y'all.
Yes, and that is the connection, Kellan. It's the weird shit. In episode 265, Address Unknown, we actually take a journey into the mind of our little larvitar, okay? We see all of its trauma. We see all of its perception, its senses, coalesced into this metaphorical reality, right? Which is like what I'm spewing at you right now.
Yep.
And I'm sick of y'all coming into my brain. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into some other people's brains, all right? So I grabbed 10 characters, 10 top characters from Pokemon, and we're going to see what their mind dimensions would be like, all right? Each of them got one of these freaky-ass mind dimensions.
Yeah.
What is going on in each character's mind dimension? Do you want to journey with me?
I would be delighted.
All right. So, let's go first into our protagonists. Let's go into Ash's, little Satoshi's. Let's go straight into his brain. It's just winning battles with terrible strategies over and over. Just like yelling and trophies. And I'm imagining this like background of Delia's pizza burger lasagna things that he's obsessed with. They're just like flying by in the background. And all he's doing is yelling, Pikachu Thunderbolt, and he wins over and over. But then he loses. He's not ready. And the pizza burgers try to eat them. And on top of the pizza burgers is Gary.
No.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Pikachu, apples, so tasty. He tries to eat them, but the apples are actually Pokeballs and they try to trap him. Claustrophobia. It's a metaphor for how he can't be chained down, and this Pikachu don't need no man.
He sure don't. Give me another.
Misty. There's fish everywhere. It's kind of damp. Everything has sparkly shoujo eyes. You know those sparkly eyes that all the female characters get?
Yeah.
Because they appreciate the finer things in life?
Mm-hmm.
But the fish, they actually represent her sister, so they're super large, just like big-ass fish flopping around because she feels like she's in their shadows. So it's little old Misty. And then she turns in to the Misty version of herself that is the lure, okay? And she's trapped as a lure, and her sisters are fishing with her.
Oh, God. That's a human rights violation.
All of these brains are so dark. Not all of them are dark. Believe me.
Well, give me another one then. Let's see if this one's dark.
Brock.
Women. Next.
I just wrote down, oh boy. Not even gonna touch it.
we don't need details. We know where we're going with that one.
All right, so Jesse's, though, is pretty interesting. It's like Scrooge McDuck's bank vault in there, jewels and riches, just swimming around, just backstroke, front stroke, sipping on pina coladas. It's delightful. No trauma anywhere here at all. In all of those riches, no buried blissies, snow cones, smoothies, biker gang chains, etc. Nope, no trauma buried underneath all those riches at all.
Not at all. No, there's none to be found. It's all good, all great.
And speaking of no trauma, James, beautiful boy, his inner mind callus is full of bottle caps, okay? I'm thinking Poke Floats from Super Smash Bros. Melee, but it's bottle caps, okay? But then 2 of the bottle caps turn into his parents and start trying to marry him to people. Okay?
Oh, no.
And just like all kinds of people, okay? Big people, tall people, small people. People with shotguns, people with AK-47s, people with bazookas, all kinds of people.
People with the tanks you like. I don't know what those are.
T-34.
There you go.
Russian tanks, the Panzer tanks, the German Panzer tanks.
Yeah. Who's next, Meowth?
Of course, and it's Persian's funeral. The boss is welcoming Meowth into his home, but then the boss turns into Meowsy from Go West Young Meowth, who rejects him again. It's a cycle of trying to gain affection and being rejected. That is like what the constant push and pull of Meowth's inner psyche.
Poor Meowth. That one's dark. That one's pretty dark, yeah.
Well, let's go from Meowth's dark, secular mind into Wobbuffet's. or a Boris. A clown patting itself on the back, which is patting itself on the front, which is its back. Escher's infinite staircase. Fractals. All to syncopated EDM. Do acid and hang out in Wobbuffet's mind for a bit, won't you Coachella scum?
Oh my god. Can someone animate that? That'd be... I want to see that.
Me too. I want to see Meat Canyon's version of Wobbuffet's Mind Palace. Do you know Meat Canyon on
Yes,
YouTube?
I do.
Okay. Gross, weird stuff.
Wild animations.
Wild animations.
Great shit.
Delia, okay? It's clean underwear. It's Mr. Mime. It's in the back. It's Oak painted like George Costanza. You know that like picture of him posing in his underwear? It's Oak just like that.
Oh my god.
Corner.
Gross.
So glorious.
Don't want to see that.
Oak's, however, is actually quite simple. It's tons and tons of Pokemon, each complete with fact sheets. Now, it's so many Pokemon that other thoughts get squeezed out. Anyone trying to get into this Mind Palace actually gets squished to death. There's no room. It's
too
just
much
Pokemon.
Facts. Too much information.
Not
enough room. Not enough time.
Too much information, not enough room, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's me with anything I try to learn these days. I'm like, no, I got 1,025 Pokemon sitting up here. I can't learn how to do taxes.
How am I going to remember what level Mr. Mime learns barrier at when you're expecting me to turn in this T-34?
43.
No, that's a tank. T-43.
I'm saying
T-2000. That's from the Terminator.
I'm saying 43 is the level it learns barrier.
Is that correct?
I don't know. I'm checking right now.
Yeah, I don't think you knew that. That'd be
It doesn't seem to learn it these days. What about Gen 1? Not by level up, at least.
That was like the whole gimmick in the show.
It learned it at level 1 in Gen 1.
Oh,
so I was off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Maybe barrier just isn't a move anymore, actually. That's probably it.
Oh, they remove moves?
Yeah. Gen 8, they started removing some moves. And yes, barrier cannot be selected in a battle now, as of Gen 8.
Ah, okay.
So that's why.
That's probably good. It's for balance reasons.
Yeah, but they also took away some like really good moves that people liked. Which it was a mess.
It's tough.
It was part of the whole Dexit thing. It was bad.
There's just Dexit. There's just no way though that movesets like dreamed up in 1996 are still going to be balanced in Year of Our Lord 2025.
I mean, most of those moves are just like not good anymore. Like they kept all of the good moves for the most part. And
well, I don't see an issue then.
Well, then you could have just like not taken them away. You could have kept. I don't know. It's a complicated issue.
If they're just like if they're not really messing with balance, they're just not something someone's gonna pick. then I guess.
So, anyway.
But then I'm wondering if the outrage is, like, sincere at all, if no one was using these moves.
I don't know. It's all hard. I don't know. It's a tough issue.
That's a tough issue.
It's a tough issue.
I'm going to solve peace in the Middle East.
That's a tough issue.
This is a tough issue.
Yeah. All right. Is that all? Is that all of them, or is there more?
No, that was 10, actually.
That was 10 exactly. Beautiful stuff. I love it. So let's just jump into 265 address unknown, shall we?
Yeah, and this is a very interesting episode, right? It did inspire me to think about jumping around in people's minds, which is always fun.
Yeah, this is a weird, very weird episode. Like top 5 weird episodes.
I mean, we're so deep into Johto that like they're throwing the weird, right? We had the random Victory Bell marriage thing. And now into this trippy Larvitar Mind Palace. Like, ooh, things are going.
Well, we're heading into the preservation, the final stop before we reach the conference, when we see this, like, purple cloud thingy in the sky. And someone goes, "What's that?" And Brock goes, "The sky."
That was a beautiful detective moment.
Great line.
I loved it.
But an unknown falls out of it, smacks Misty in the face.
Yeah, this is capital U unknown.
No, it's actually a G.
Capital. Oh, yeah. Nice.
This one's a G. Yeah.
Good one. Yeah. I meant that we know what it is. It's an unknown.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah.
Yeah. And if you missed the third movie episode, Unown, it sucks. That's our recap.
Interesting lore Pokemon, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, in lore, it's like this ultra powerful, legendary Pokemon. In practice, it's hot garbage.
Yeah, but it's like, no, yeah, I agree. I meant more lore interesting, like its connection to the ruins of Alph, and maybe...
Yeah.
What else is it connected to? I don't fucking know.
No,
Maybe Celebi? No, not really.
No.
It's just like mysterious.
It's just weird, yeah.
It's like Alphagetti, but a Pokemon.
Why did they never make unknown alphabets or alphagettis?
Because they already are.
No, but that'd be different. They have to be different shapes for the unknown.
Oh, they could press the shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the marketing machine and unknown really ever got together, did they? Like, I don't really remember anything with unknown.
Is there even like any unknown merch on the Pokemon Center?
I don't know if they were that popular.
I can't imagine that they were.
Yeah, no, I don't remember anyone clamoring for unknown.
There's like no unknown merch. There's 2 things you can get on the Pokemon Center that have unknown in it, and that's it. And one of them's just a pin.
Okay, yeah.
What is this cute little figure, though? I like these figures.
Can you spell stuff with them?
No. It's only 1 pin. It's only the A.
Oh.
So
it's like unknown really only works because you can spell stuff with it. And that's like mildly amusing, but I mean you can spell stuff with like regular letters too. Yeah. So it's a little overrated. We've already got the English language. I don't really need unknown.
That's complicated as it is.
Yeah.
So
anyways, unknown falls out of the sky, hits Misty. Misty falls. And we get this reoccurring bit here where characters fall over in this episode, and Togepi being one of them. Togepi lands perfect.
Yep.
This little perfect, like, plie landing, and Misty bites the dust.
And Togepi is also more concerned about unknown than she is Misty, which is pretty cute. The portal disappears. Unknown is sick and upset about being separated, says Misty. But how does Misty know? Well, she could read its mind when it made contact. Wow.
Yeah, hit on the head, and she had like a mind meld issue, and she's trying to describe what she felt. She was seeing fluffy, hazy, squishy, mushy.
Wow.
They're like, okay. It was a wonderland. She thinks that she experienced some vision of the unknown's universe.
Yeah, where they actually come from. So unknown rests. We're not near a center, unfortunately. For the one time ever, we're not near a center. We don't have one just miraculously show up. And unknown's got a little towel on its head that falls off. Larvitar puts it back on. This is cute. I like that from Larvitar. I'm a big Larvitar fan.
Yeah, no, I like him too. I like him how he's like shy and bashful, scared of others. He's got trauma, but he's like a nice person. He's competent.
So we're around a campfire. Brock tells of a legend that Unown can make telepathic communication with humans. And so Ash, he just wants to find Unown's friends, but no one knows where they come from. Can we figure out how to get to another dimension? They wonder.
Yeah, it's so easy. I like how he's conjecturing here. He's like, I think it's from another dimension. Woo. And he's right.
Yeah.
But yet that does seem so bizarre.
Mm-hmm. Well, it wakes up, and Ash promises to find its friends. Brock and Misty are like, Ash, that you cannot promise that. That is not a promise you can make.
Yeah,
so
we
goes
have
back
such
to
a
rest.
poor understanding of multiple planes of existence, Ash, that what you're promising is outside of the possibilities of our understanding at the moment.
At the moment. Just at the moment. Soon, we might be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Do you believe in alternate universes?
Like in Marvel, or you mean like actually in real life?
In the real world.
I don't think so. Like, I don't have any reason to.
Yeah. No, it would be interesting, but I don't see why it would happen.
I think there's a lot there for like thought experiments. I think there's probably other ways that things can exist though. So maybe I'm open to it in that way. It's like we're so wired with like our senses, right? And that sort of like creates this world around us about the things that we can interact with in sensory ways. So who's to say that there isn't other like ways of being that even overlap onto ours somehow, whether it's spatially or temporally, I don't know. But like, yeah, maybe there's interdimensional aliens and they wear the flesh suits of our politicians.
Oh, yeah, well, we know that happened already. Sometimes I think about how, like, the universe is infinite, so somewhere out there has got to be another Earth-like planet with humans, and, like, what are they up to? That's what I want to know.
Well,
are they doing better than us?
Infinite is actually a bit of a juicy topic there. So there's different kinds of infinity. And what they think is that the universe is always expanding. But the phenomena of expansion also looks like contraction. So, like, physicists are a little bit confused about what that actually means. So, is that infinite? Actually, even that claim is a little bit complicated.
Where is it expanding to? Where is there not universe? That's what fucks me up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No one's ever thought of it that way.
I think they have, but all we have is the senses. Even in like astrophysics, all we have is like what we can read, okay? And these like come from some detections of rays or some shit. I don't fucking know. I'm not a physicist. So all we have is like evidence of what's happening, but we don't really know what is underneath the evidence.
Yeah.
You know? We're trying to piece it together, and that's kind of what science is.
Good for science. Go science. We love you, science.
But you'll notice that's not an answer.
No.
Because, like, if I knew, I mean, that'd be something. I'd be like an angel or something.
So to wrap it all up, alternate timelines, yes or no?
More on the no.
Yeah.
But I'm open to the notion.
I'm open to the idea. Yeah.
I'm open to the thought experiment.
It's fun. Well, Team Rocket, they're spying in. They found some unknown Pokemon Meowth. Like, yeah, it's unknown. It's an unknown Pokemon. It's also known as Unown. Wow, we gotta steal that. They shush wobbuffet. It's nighttime.
Yeah, they almost go into a who's on first here, but don't commit.
Yeah. The next day, Larvitar wakes Ash. Unown is up and all good. Looking good. Looking all healthy again.
Playing with Larvitar. They're good friends already. Misty praises Larvitar for, having a companion, and he freezes up again. He's so shy of Misty.
And then Pikachu...
I love this little bit here.
Pikachu just pushes him away from Misty, and then they keep playing.
Yeah, Pikachu just helps him out, pulls him far enough away so that he can, unthaw.
Very fun. I love it. And then here's Team Rocket. Prepare for trouble and slow-mo. Make that a double latte cup of joe. They're tired doing their morning routine and exercises. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was kind of fun, actually. You twerps have us up way too early.
Team Rocket wakes up to blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now and face the day or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right.
Team Rocket does have the energy of, like, people that sleep till noon all the time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was me until, like, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, have you finally fixed your sleep schedule?
My sleep schedule has shifted so far in the opposite direction that I'm like in bed by 10:30, and I hate it.
Okay. I mean, that's normal, Kellan.
I hate it. No. That means I'm old.
Okay. Yeah. It does,
I don't like
actually.
it.
That's exactly what it means.
Ugh, gross.
I mean, that's what I do, and I get up early and I do shit
Yeah,
with my hands. I dig in the coal mines. I'm not a coal miner, but that'd be
You're not? Wow, I had no idea.
I'm okay if people think of me as a coal miner, though.
Yeah. That's well. Everyone just picture Graham, dirty overalls, unknown face because you've never seen him. Miner's hard hat with a light. Just typical
Yeah.
miner guy.
One of the 7 dwarfs, but bald. That's what you can picture.
There you go. The 8th dwarf, bald.
Baldy.
Yeah.
That is what they were called. Sleepy, dopey, and baldy.
Yeah. Well, the catch of the day is Unown. Larvitar defends it. He uses hidden power, but wobbuffet counters it. Unown does something, and Team Rocket go blasting off again, and when the smoke dissipates, everyone's gone.
Oof. Yeah, what the heck did Unown do? And we have a cut here, and this is where the episode starts, really.
Yeah.
The gang is in a weird egg dimension.
They're on these little eggshells that are floating in the middle of nowhere. And here comes Pikachu and Togepi, but they're massive. The roles have been reversed here.
Yeah, giant. They're like, is this where... Ash is wondering if this is where the Unown live. But Misty confirms that this is actually different from the vibes she got before.
Mm-hmm.
So, massive Pikachu, massive Togepi, almost crushes the gang. The whole design here of like, it's like the void, but it's like there's objects right, the eggshells. It almost reminds me of like a PS1 or Sega Saturn game's UI, like checkerboarding or, some kind of primitive scrolling that they would put in there. It's a very like 90s computer graphic.
Yeah, very simplistic.
Vibes.
Very easy. But like, just one little pattern repeated forever.
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah. Well, like the gang, this is cute because the gang rides on their Pokemon for a change on Pikachu and Togepi to go find Larvitar. Nice. When suddenly these Elekid prongs and the Electabuzz theme starts. It's very strange. And then fire engulfs
like
them.
Elekid's head. Oh yeah, fire's engulfing them, but it's not hot. They're like perfectly fine.
There's like a portal with a Magby on the other side.
Interesting. So both of the babies from the last 2 episodes are showing up.
Yeah, and then we're in amongst a bunch of Slowking crowns, and they realize, hey, this is all Pokemon we came across lately. Unown is like retracing our journey. Slowpoke, or the Slowking, Magby, Elekid, and then a Slowking shows up, opens his mouth, and we go right in. It's time for some Vor, baby!
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be in my mind palace, but probably Brock's.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Brock's is just full of fetishes. Like, every porn tag you can think of is like Brock.
And it's all very well sorted as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's nothing but efficient and orderly, right?
Well, we ended up back where we started after the Slowking Vor incident.
The Slowking Vor incident. That sounds like a horrible Wikipedia page.
Yeah, the Slowking Vor incident of 1982.
Yeah, exactly. No. When Chicago released so many balloons into the air all at once. I don't know if that was Chicago. There was some city that released so many balloons it caused a disaster.
I believe that. Humans gotta stop releasing balloons.
Yeah, humans gotta stop releasing balloons. No context. Yeah. End of idea.
So there's a big green egg with this black shard in it. They see themselves in the egg. Ash is in color, but Brock and Misty, they're in black and white for some reason.
Ooh, interesting. The picture's kind of frozen. Brock conjectures that this is Larvitar's mind, right? And that they're seeing themselves as Larvitar sees them. Hence Ash being warmer and vivid, and Misty and Brock being shadowy creatures.
Unown's mind merged with Larvitar when the big explosion happened. And this is why we can't find Larvitar, because we're inside of its mind.
I thought that was a good detective moment from Ash. That's why we can't find Larvitar.
Yeah. Ash touches the black shard, gets sucked into it, and everyone follows suit, even though they just saw him get sucked in. They're like, no, I'll touch it now, too. And
might as well.
Yeah. And they're back to normal sizes, but a giant machine encases them in these black branches. And then there's an afraid voice. And we realize this was the moment Larvitar was stolen as an egg.
Now, this was interesting because we hear Larvitar's voice saying English words.
Mommy! Mommy!
It says scared, scared, mummy, mummy.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
odd.
We don't really hear that kind of thing very. It sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah. So do Pokemon think in English?
I mean, that's what I'm wondering, Kellan. Like, what is going on there? Or is it translated for the gang? Or, like, are there is Unown doing some translation? Or is their minds changing things? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or do they think in words? Like, but that wouldn't make sense. Would it?
No, not at all. And that makes me also think, like, how do animals think? What, do they have their own language? What's going on with that? I don't understand it at all. It fucks me up.
There's this like metric that scientists have where they can actually list out like the lexicon of what kind of noises they make and map the different patterns to like what kind of looks like word blocks. And then you can sort them and see which like animal quote unquote languages contain information. Basically, human language exists on one side of the spectrum, and then kind of like the dumbest animal squawks are on another side. One of the higher information-rich languages in the natural world is from dolphins. Theirs actually, it's not nearly human level, but we see quite a bit of variance in information in their language. So some animals do have some sophistication to their noises. Others really don't, though. Even like cats are like pretty low, right? As to how they think, we got no fucking.
Oh man, really? You can't just invade their mind palaces like they did with Larvitar today?
I think that most of them don't think with the noises they make. Is my guess, except for maybe dolphins. I'm curious about those dolphins. Ever since they invaded land on The Simpsons, I've been thinking about them.
Always thinking about those dolphins.
Always thinking about them dolphins.
Well,
and I don't mean the Miami Dolphins.
Never thinking about the Miami Dolphins. I don't care about them at all.
Just that one joke about you remember Chuck Norris jokes?
Oh, of course.
There was that one joke about like how you should always wear protection because the one time that Chuck Norris didn't, 9 months later, the 1971 Miami Dolphins were born, which is the only undefeated team in NFL history. I don't remember the year, but
I did not remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, back to the egg. We hear a bunch of human language coming from the distance. We see a TyraniTár who's very angry. We put it together. That's the mother. We see it being pelted by missiles, and this is where Larvitar starts calling out for its mommy.
Oh.
And Brock has got it. It's because of the separation. Larvitar has been afraid of humans. Wow, I thought we figured that out forever ago.
Well, you know what? I gotta give it to him. Yes, I mean, obviously the separation, but seeing Larvitar's trauma does make this a lot more real, right? You're like, wow, went through something like pretty awful. There was a lot of pain and violence in here. And next we see Larvitar captured in this black thorny stuff, right?
Yeah.
And Brock's like, has to explain the metaphor. He's like, Larvitar must be caught in awful memories. And Ash goes, what? That's actually what he says. He goes, what?
He's trapped in a maze of its painful memories. I noted that because that was an interesting
it continues
phrase.
The metaphor.
Yeah. No trust in humans. He's struggling in his sleep, surrounded by these black branches things. All the sadness, all the hurt. He just wants to break free. So Ash wants to help. Starts scaling this thing. Pikachu's thunderbolting the branches, and Brock and Misty follow. They reach the top, but he's suddenly encased in a crystal. Ash is like, think of the good times as he's punching this thing.
Punching the crystal? Yeah. I like it when Ash sees any crystal. He's like, gotta bust it.
Gotta punch it. He opens his eyes. Pikachu thunderbolts it and it cracks. And one last punch shatters it. And they're reunited How
Ooh,
sweet.
good, yeah. Pikachu and Ash smile. Larvitar's free, delightful.
We're back at the egg. The shard disappears. The egg shines, and we're back with our stuff. Back in the real world. And here's Unown.
Aw.
For an episode titled with Unown in it, Unown sure shows up at the beginning and the end. Bit of a titular tease, if you ask me.
It's actually, Kellan, not about the unknown at all, but the address.
The address.
It's about the location.
I didn't hear the address.
It's definitely a bit of a tease because it's actually more like journey to the center of Larvitar's mind.
Yeah.
It's like what the episode is. And Unown is like a conduit.
So Misty assures Larvitar that they're here for it, and it finally opens up to Misty and to Brock. Only took until its penultimate episode. Spoilers.
Yeah, but I like how that was done, right? So we have the resolution here. It's that they're like helping Larvitar confront its own trauma through the power of friendship inside of its mind full of metaphors.
Oh man, if we pull power of friendship.
I like this kind of storytelling in anime a lot because you can draw anything, right? So it's like it opens it up for them to be able to explore this very metaphorical stuff. We'll get into it a bit, but yeah, I like this kind of storytelling where it just gets like trippy. Like me and my friends, when we got into anime as teenagers, we called this kind of storytelling psychobabble, where it just starts saying like sentences that kind of make sense, but really you just gotta feel them.
Mm-hmm.
So like Neon Genesis Evangelion has like parts where it just like goes pure metaphor, and they'll be like, where do my dreams begin? Where your reality ends. Where does my reality end? Where your dreams begin. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? That's an actual line.
It means nothing.
From an Evangelion movie. Yeah, but you feel it. You know what I mean?
Feel it.
So we call that psychobab.
I gotcha.
This is a psychobabble episode.
Absolutely. I mean, it's nothing but psychotic. Is that where we're going? I think.
I
Yeah.
don't think psychotic is the word. Psychotic is like you're gonna murder someone.
Yeah.
You mean like psychic? Psyche?
No, I'm thinking psychotic. This episode is psychotic.
Oh, this episode was psychotic.
Well, they thank Unown for all of its help, and it heads back to its dimension. The portal just opens back up, and then Unown goes back home.
Yeah, they don't explain that, do they?
Not at all. No, there's no explanation as to why Unown showed up or went home.
Bye.
Yeah, they see the dimension, it closes back up, and yeah, that's it for Unown. And so we're continuing on the path, Larvitar, free of its painful memories. Next stop is its home, and that's the episode. It's a weird episode.
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it, but it was weird.
It could have been structured a little stronger, and you're calling out some good things about how Unown is used here. It's so random. But, okay, so the trope I'm looking at for Literary Hour, tvtropes.org, is journey to the center of the mind. It's this, like, trope of getting into somebody's psyche. So the novel, which then more popular as a movie, I would say, Paprika, revolves around a device that lets users enter another person's dreams and what happens when that device falls into the wrong hands. I believe that did come out before Inception, being the big one in the West, I would say. Popular movie with a similar concept, right? It's like entering into people's dreams, having these metaphors of what they're thinking become a reality, and actually being able, and this is kind of the more important part for this episode, being able to change people's minds by interacting with their psyche, right? When you come out of the dream, is something altered? Have you been able to give a shift in some fundamental issues that were hanging them up? The series, and it is a series at this point, not just Persona, but Persona 5 and all of its spin-offs, are specifically about this idea of mind palaces and changing hearts. So that game follows a group of teenagers called the Phantom Thieves, and basically they can go into this other realm, this phantom realm, and they can enter people's minds. And basically they target like corrupt adults who are doing some shitty stuff in the real world, and they can enter their mind, and it becomes this big mind palace full of like metaphors about what they're thinking and doing. And if they can capture their heart and change kind of what they're doing on the inside, then in the real world, the adults will come to terms with their crimes and like confess. So, and I love it. You're like fighting like actual metaphors for their greed or their lust or like whatever sin is driving them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my esteemed commentary as always.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you said it. You put it well. So
You did the words.
yeah, you did it. All right, let's rate.
Cool. Yes, all right. 4-port time. Classic ping pong pitcher objective rankings. We're going to pull 2 categories at random from this pitcher. Rank the episode based on that. What do we got first up?
Our first one will be the sweet sentences. I wish we got that next episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ooh, okay.
But there's still some decent stuff here because they're figuring out, we're in Larvitar's mind. I don't know. There's some. What's that? The sky? Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that one's funny. Yeah, they're not things that that's why we can't find Larvitar.
Yeah.
No, they're not things that I fully wrote down, but yeah, Brock is definitely waxing poetic when he's talking about must be a Larvitar caught in awful memories, and he's continuing this metaphor of the maze of its trauma.
Yeah,
blah,
the maze
blah,
of its
blah.
memories. Ash says something about all the sadness, all the hurt, and he just wants to break free. That was nice. I like that. It was a little more poignant from Ash.
What about this one for Misty? Fluffy, hazy,
Yeah.
squishy, mushy.
Wow. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. So there's not
Beautiful.
not a bad episode for it. Next episode
it's
definitely would have been
okay.
better.
It's okay. Yeah.
But I'm still below average. I'm going to go 4.3.
I'll go 5.5.
5.5,
I
so
think
that's
it's right above average, but only marginally.
That's a 4.9 for that. Second category will be the Team Rocket motto.
Oh, where they're waking up, right?
Yep.
Brushing their teeth.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I like this one.
It was fun.
It didn't draw it out too much. It was nice, to the point. Good little gag. I'll go 6.8.
6.8. Yeah, I'm up there too. It was a pretty fun one. It wasn't a full change though, so that not docked some points. I'm in the 6 range, so I'm gonna go 6.4. So that's 6.6 for that. Overall is a 5.75 for Address Unknown.
Okay, now we're gonna go into episode 266, Mother of All Battles.
Where I'm just now understanding the pun on the title.
Mother of all
Battles.
Oh yeah, but how it's about mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving mother.
Yeah. It's giving
So,
mother. Yeah.
We're approaching Mount Silver. One last stop is returning Larvitar. Brock's carrying him now. So there's some
continuity,
Continuity
right? We've
there,
seen the
yeah.
growth from last episode here. We're inside the preserve already. There's a flashback to Larvitar being scared of Misty, but then coming out of that flashback showing that, well, they're all friends now. So that's cool.
And we come across a bridge. We don't know what side of the bridge the preserve is on. So Larvitar just jumps out, crosses the bridge. And they all cross the bridge safely.
Well go.
Yeah.
It ain't rickety for once.
No. Something spies from the water. And so across
Ooh.
the bridge, Larvitar's leading the gang. He knows that this is his home. And there's a big machine spying. And we see, in the last episode, there was a bit in the dream, in Larvitar's memory, where we saw 3 individuals that we had never seen before. And these are those 3 fuckers from the egg dream.
They're crazy.
They are some wild characters.
Now, they look just like thugs. They almost look like Team Rocket thugs, but they're not. They don't have R's. Okay, so remove the R's. They're just thugs.
They're the Pokemon Poacher
Pokemon
Brothers.
thugs.
And their names are
right.
Their names are Chico, Brego, and Blurt.
And is it Brego who's the leader?
Brego's the leader, yeah. Chico is the guy that makes all the machines and gadgets, and then Blurt later says he's the strong...
potentially has a problematic accent.
Possibly. And then Blurt's the one who says later that he's the strong silent type that talks a lot and breaks stuff.
Right.
Which I thought was very good.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Those lines come a bit later.
Yeah. So there's a roar. A big Pokemon's approaching. Does not sound friendly. This is TyraniTár. And we see it's got a scar on it.
This is the grown up. Oh, yes, that's how we know this is actually mommy.
This is mother.
The mother.
It's Larvitar's mom.
This is a grown up Larvitar, right?
This is the pseudo.
A real solid Pokemon, like we've said before.
Very good Pokemon.
But really, its only downside is how late you get it into the game.
Correct. You get it right at the end, Mount Silver, which is literally the end of the game. You need 16 badges. There's only red left. So,
what's the point?
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But yes, this is Larvitar's mother, and Ash
In the Dex, hold on, I got a point here. In the Dex, it says it can crush a mountain with one hand. How the fuck would
Yeah.
it do that? A whole mountain?
Let's see here. Yeah,
For what purpose? Are we making diamonds?
I have no idea, but in Crystal, the deck says in just one of its mighty hands, it has the power to make the ground shake and mountains crumble.
That's crazy.
So I guess it's not actually like taking one hand and crushing the mountain from the top down.
Oh, it can just like punch a mountain.
But it can punch the mountain and destroy it.
Okay, crush a mountain with one hand sounds like see you tomorrow, Rockies.
Yeah.
Like you like your mountain resort, boom, gone.
Oh man, TyraniTár, not again.
I was supposed to go skiing in Whistler. What the fuck?
All the snow's gone. It's all flat. Fuck you, man.
A TyraniTár that actually works for like the Prairies travel board.
Yeah.
Decimates the mountains to bring tourists to the flatlands.
TyraniTár, we need some more farmland for the canola. Can you just knock down that mountain for us, please?
Yeah, get on that. We got some soybeans to plant.
So Ash tries to push Larvitar towards its mother because he's like, "This is your mom. Go say hi to your mom." As soon as he touches him, TyraniTár fucking blasts him with a hyper beam.
Yeah. So it is not sure what's going on. It is just traumatized and angry and blasting all the way. Brock points out it thinks that they're the thieves. So Ash does that thing where, where a Pokemon is acting like an animal and it tries to talk to it like it's a person.
Yeah. Tries to reason with it and it just starts chasing. And so Ash is like, there's no other choice. Run!
Yeah.
Which was
Good
great.
plan.
Yeah, Brock with
but
the
thugs are nearby.
Brock with the great line, there's no use, it's an angry mom. So that was a good one.
So silly.
Fucking burn. Yeah, those goons are watching. Larvitar's also running, grabs onto Pikachu's tail. He's a little scared. They're watching, they're locked onto this TyraniTár, and the guy's like, just wait. And this dude has Brago has the mafia accent that I do.
Yeah, he does.
We got it in our sights. We're just gonna wait for it. We're gonna wait. Hold on. I'm Brago.
Did I ever tell you about the time I made cannolis?
I made cannolis. Some of them were pistachio, some of them were chocolate, and they were all delicious. I still got 2 in the fridge I forgot about. I need to eat those before they go bad.
Those are great flavor choices. When I go to the Italian market in town, I get a chocolate, I get a pistachio.
Pistachio is like the classic one. It's like the traditional.
Yeah.
So, you can't go wrong with the pistachio. Got a little powdered sugar on top to spice up the visuals. Oh boy.
I like how that kept coming up. We were sharing pictures of cannolis on the weekend, and that was what jumped out at Kellan's eyes. Like, don't put powdered sugar on there. Rookies.
They look so much better with a little powdered sugar. It's so simple.
It's better. I'll admit it's better.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that pea sugar really getting to you.
Yeah, pea sugar. I love him. He's some pea sugar.
Yeah, pea sugar.
That just sounds like diabetes.
That's what I call powdered sugar. Give me a little pea sugar.
Well, we're still running. TyraniTár goes for another hyper beam. They all kind of get a little separated. Larvitar screeches, and TyraniTár gets it now. She's figured it out, and starts crying some tears of joy. Aww. Reunion.
Yeah, nice little turn here.
And the goons are still spying, the Poacher brothers. They're locked on. Dead center. Fire the jumbo Pokebag. And then TyraniTár is caught in this big sleeping bag muzzle thing.
Yeah, these thugs are so interesting.
They're great.
They are great, but they almost lack a theme. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're generic, but they're not. Okay, so they fight this whole time by firing sleeping bags onto people. That's so weird that it's almost like they should have been camping themed or something. But they're not. They don't have a theme. Why? Because firing sleeping bags onto Pokemon is not generic.
I mean, do gangs need themes? I don't.
In Pokemon?
In Pokemon, maybe. That's true.
In a cartoon, yes.
In a cartoon. That's fair. I'll give you that.
Do gangs need themes? Well, not if they're in a turf war with me over fentanyl. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Usually a gang war, a gang's theme is violence.
Then I'll allow them not. Yeah, usually that's a good point. Usually a gang's theme is violence. That's funny. And dark and true. True and real.
True, real. Giving mother. So, so we get formally introduced to these three, Brago, Chico, and Blurt. Team Rocket, they're spying from above. James and Meowth, they can't help but be impressed and jealous. The leader even speaks in rhyme. Sometimes.
Like, I wish I spoke in rhyme.
Yeah.
So then they try to, like, spew poetry, but their poetry is terrible.
Yeah, Jesse tries
Jesse's
it out.
here is like, clam diggers comb the hair of us, fighting brave asparagus. Like, what?
Yeah, not particularly good. No snaps for that
was
one,
crazy.
Jesse.
No.
These guys make us look bad, but, given our recent track record, that's not hard to do. If you can't beat them, join them. Another one of those sayings. So they're gonna join up.
That's the ploy of the episode.
Yeah, they're gonna join up.
So there's a trope kind of starting that not only does Brago rhyme, he speaks in cliches.
Yeah.
So the idea is that, like, fire idioms all around, and that's what they're gonna do.
So well
Can't
spoken.
beat him, join him being a cliche is something that. Okay, it's like if you can think of a cliche, it's how you have to behave in this episode.
Mhm. Yeah. And so their plan is to join the poachers, and then when they're not looking, we rob them blind.
Yeah, get them from the inside. Allies till you're not.
And so back to the gang. Ash tries the tried true, give us back the TyraniTár. Don't stop doing the bad thing that you're doing. And the poachers are like, no, fuck you, child. Unless you want to buy it.
They're also like, you could buy it back. Like, this is a business. We illegally poach these monsters, and then we'll sell it to you. So, like, if you want to buy it, sure.
Yeah. So another net gets shot, but Ash jumps in front of this one. He gets caught in the sleeping bag. And here comes Ranger Mason.
Mm-hmm.
And off go the poachers, where they say, discretion is the better part of valor.
I like that line. I actually wrote that down. Dude, just because his delivery really popped. Discretion is the better part of valor. I was like, it was giving a little bit of Troy McClure. It was giving a little bit of whatever that captain who's always hitting on people in Futurama is.
I don't
can't
know.
remember his name now.
Never seen it.
Futurama's a banger.
I've heard.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name now.
Well, they grab TyraniTár and off they go, but Brock has Crobat follow them. And here's Ranger Mason, who is a woman, and Brock falls in love with her, of course.
Wait, did you assume Ranger Mason was a man?
Actually,
Kellan.
in the prior episode, when Elm is talking about how to get Larvitar to Ranger Mason, he does refer to her as he.
Oh my God, Professor Elm.
So this is on
assumed
Elm.
She was a man.
Yeah.
Check your biases at the front door. You're a man of power. You have a position. you need to not perpetuate these things. Elm.
Well, yes.
But yeah, Brock's in love with Ranger Mason. Simps hard. So young and beautiful. I would love to talk to you about how you grew into this career so quickly. And she's like, okay, what is going on?
No, thank you, she says. Meanwhile, this whole time, Pikachu is just poking at the ash bag with a stick, which was really good.
Also, ash bag.
Yeah.
Is a funny phrase. That is what it is. And yeah, the whole time Pikachu prodding him while this exchange is going on.
A big smile on his face, just poking.
Pikachu, the type of homie to poke your other homie with a stick while you're in the club trying to pick up ladies.
In the club, where you're all fam.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they get talking, and she realizes this is the Larvitar that they were bringing, but TyraniTár got taken away, and she hits us with an incredible detective line. Are you sure? Yes. We saw it.
What part of that am I not sure about? Like, what? Is there a specific detail you'd like to go into? Or am I just not sure if, like, any of reality is real? Am I not sure that my senses reflect physical reality accurately and truthfully? Because, no, I'm not, frankly, and I'm scared.
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. My senses aren't holding to reality.
My senses don't reflect reality.
Well, but Crobat's on it, so everything's gonna be fine. But she tells them that, hey, if you just didn't cross the bridge, you would have ended up at the center. So this is really all your fault. So there's no one to blame. What a crying shame, says Brock. And Misty's like,
doing bad rhymes.
You're not gonna start doing these rhymes like that guy. And Brock's like, yeah, it wasn't even good.
But Mason joins in. It's like infectious, right? She's like, well, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back, I guess. About something. And then Ash is like tightening up, right? He looks like he's gonna like burst. And Misty's like, fuck, you don't need to also. And then he's like clearly thinking really hard. And then he just goes, whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Oh, Ash. You didn't have to do that.
I thought that was hilarious.
It was great.
The only cliche he could think of.
It had nothing to do with anything. Unless they farted right before they left. I don't know.
I mean, Ash kind of looked like he was farting. But no, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Larvitar is sad. Are you sad because your mom got taken away? Yeah.
Rubbing it in.
We'll find those poachers. We'll get your mother back. Blah, blah, blah. Mason approaches him, and he hardens up. Takes a while to get used to new humans. But Team Rocket, we see them. They're begging the poachers to let them join. And I mean on their knees begging.
Oh, yeah. Right. They're looking at all the options to get into this little gang, this new gang.
So Brago's like, I don't know, my neck's a little sore. Chico's like, mine too. And then Blurt, it's like, my brain hurts. So they massage the three of them to get on their good
get a
side.
whole massage train. Gotcha.
They could come in handy with like cleaning and stuff, says Blurt. And so they're gonna take on Team Rocket. Their first task is to use the poaching machine to catch the Larvitar and Pikachu.
And they're allowed to borrow that tank. Well, the machine, the poaching machine.
And they're amazed by
that's cool. Yeah, they're like, what? We can drive this thing?
Got powered everything. Look at the stereo, says Meowth.
They grab it. They love it. They're like, I think we want to paint it, though.
Yeah. But we go back to the poachers. This is part of Brago's plan. He's done poaching here in the forest, and so they can make their escape while Team Rocket in the machine distract the Ranger and others.
Yeah, I mean, they're just using them as the patsy, right? It's like kind of smart. Ditch the evidence and set Team Rocket up to take the fall.
Mm-hmm. And so we get a motto, prepare for trouble, because it has approached, and make it double or you'll be poached. Blah, 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 poaching now at the speed of light, and that's it. But they move the R for Rocket out of the way for a V, because they're now 5 poachers.
Ah, okay. Kind of makes sense, I guess.
But technically it's 6 if you want to count Meowth, but I guess 5 humans.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what the V is all about.
I mean, I feel like it has to be 5.
5 is the best guess.
Yeah. So they've teamed up with Brago, kind of like a summer job, says Meowth.
It's an internship. Don't worry about
Unpaid,
it.
of course it is, because they're evil. Only evil companies do unpaid internships.
So they fire a Pokebag. I mean, I agree. I don't know. Did you want me to comment on that?
That worked. I don't know.
It's actually kind of illegal in Canada. There's
Good.
like a weird. It's a weird loophole though. It's only illegal if it's through a university. So like if it's part of a work placement program where it's like quote unquote training, then it's legal, and actually the students have to pay tuition.
Such bullshit.
And then you get the free labor, but if it's not, then it's illegal. Yeah.
That's so bull, man.
You
have to pay to work? It's stupid.
Yeah.
Well, they launched the bag. Pikachu, Thunderbolts, and Ranger Mason has a Croconaut we never brought up. Croconaut Hydro pumps the bag back, and Team Rocket get caught in it, and they go blasting off again.
Yes, that was quick. All right. The poachers have Team Rocket's balloon, okay? They were going to glide up above, and they're actually controlling the poaching machine remotely. So they have its claws grab Croconaut and Pikachu.
Yep, by remote control. Great detective moments where Ash like, how are Team Rocket doing it when they blasted off or whatever? And it's like, Ash, there's probably something else going on. Come on.
Yeah, I know. There's no reasoning with this boy.
Another bag gets launched. This time, this one's for all the humans, and Larvitar is the only one not bagged up. So it's up to Larvitar. I know you can do it. He screeches. And so the poachers retreat in this noise. TyraniTár wakes up, starts shaking the balloon. But even hyper beams can't get through this bag.
Hyper bag.
Hyper bags.
Yeah, blast the bag. This thing's tough. Breaking that bag's impossible. And he's got this like weird bit here where he's like, I mean it literally, and then like, and then they actually like damage the bag, and he's like, "Don't take me literally."
There's also, it's impossible to break through the bag, and Blur goes, "You said nothing was impossible."
Ah, that's what it is. Yeah. And then he goes, "Don't take me literally."
Don't take me literally. Don't take me literally. So they shock TyraniTár, who then starts biting through the bag, and it gets through, hurls itself up, hyper beams the balloon to some really epic music. The remote control breaks, and the bag is let loose. They break.
Apparently, all of the bags were synced to the remote control. I was a little bit surprised by that because they all just go free. Like all the humans are good. And the balloon is now crashed. The poachers they jump in the tank. Okay, with their last hurrah, they're going to charge at the gang. Larvitar and TyraniTár both team up with a mother, a son presumably. I actually don't know Larvitar's gender.
No, we don't
Mother-child blast, which hits the tank.
Kaboom. And I think Ash catches Larvitar.
Ash
or
catches
Pikachu.
Larvitar was on the ground already, yeah.
And Brock catches kind of Croconaw. Croconaw just lands on him.
Tries to impress Mace and just gets crushed by that crocodile.
Yep. And at last, Larvitar and TyraniTár are properly reunited, finally.
Yeah, and they snuggle mother-child together at last. What a joyous sight.
Very cute. Poachers, they're tied up. Mason thanks Ash and the gang, but it was all Larvitar. It was all thanks to Larvitar. He takes the thanks. He's gained some self-confidence here. I mean, taking down some poachers would do that to a person.
Brock's also confident, inspired by that, confident to hit on Mason again.
Hey-o.
Where he gets rejected.
Yeah, eared. And then at sunset...
She's like, well, you shouldn't be confident, you weirdo.
Yeah, you shouldn't. So at sunset, all you gotta do is follow the river road. It'll take you to Silvertown. Brock tells her not to forget him. Larvitar and TyraniTár are also waving goodbye. And that is it for Larvitar. So...
Yep.
Bye-bye, little buddy.
Tight little arc.
I liked our little friend.
No, I liked it too. This little quest of, well, it was about bringing Larvitar to Mount Silver, but actually it was about working through the trauma with Larvitar, right? And then eventually defeating the poachers that caused the trauma. So, yeah, fun little arc.
And then at the end of the episode, Team Rocket, they're stuck in the bag, hanging from a bridge. They'd love to get down, but that usually involves a hard landing. Notably, this bag didn't break when the remote broke.
Yeah, so they're stuck. That was kind of weird.
And that's the episode.
Just hanging there indefinitely.
Just hanging around.
All right, so the trope that I'm looking at for Literary Hour from TVTropes.org is the mama bear trope. Do not mess with the mama, right? He's always got that extra sort of oomph, that extra motherly anger, right? That don't get in between it and its kids. And that's often seen as an omen, but often seen as, just something ferocious. So in Beowulf, right, like the old English epic poem, one of the big villains is Grendel, and then later Grendel's mother. Okay, Grendel's mother is actually a more ferocious beast than Grendel. Now, there is a retelling of Beowulf by John Gardner called Grendel, which is actually told from Grendel's point of view. And in it, he recalls a time when he was separated from his mother, Grendel's mother, and with his ankle trapped between two trees, unable to free himself, screaming for his mother so loudly that the ground rumbles, that a bull comes and attacks him because Grendel was going after newborn calves that he smelled, distracting him from getting home after dawn, blah, blah, blah. After the bull gives up trying to knock him out and gore him, Grendel encounters humans for the first time who eventually attack him. Just as human's axe hits him across the shoulder, the mama comes in with such a fireball of fury, scaring off the humans and maybe even Grendel himself as she tears down the trees to make him fall out. Now, why that's interesting is because Grendel's mother in original Beowulf is not seen as this overly protective mother, but just another monster to get through. And kind of like a sexy monster.
Ooh.
In like the movie was played by Angelina Jolie.
Ooh.
I didn't watch it, though. I'm
Oh,
like, why are we making a movie out of Beowulf?
why not?
Yeah, why not? Maybe it was good. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't knock until you try it. You know?
Did you see Beowulf?
Of course not.
Okay. Well, I didn't either.
Yeah.
2007.
All right. Well, let's rate and finish this up, shall we?
Yes. Let's pull the balls. What do we have first?
First one's going to be originality.
Well, okay. So the whole sequence of poachers with a thing are trying to capture Pokemon, and we gotta stop them is so unoriginal. At this point.
Yeah.
Like, this is like every fucking episode. The new team itself is it's weird because they're kind of original in the sense that they're original characters, and they're funny how they play off of cliches, but in some ways they're like so generic that they're funny.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of not original.
I would give original
but
to
that makes them original.
to Brago just for his little like language ticks, I guess.
Yeah, we haven't seen that pattern in the show yet, I suppose.
So I'll give it a little bit for that. But yeah, no, it's the idea of poachers at all in the first place is definitely not original. That's a 3.2.
Yeah, 3. I'll go flat
3. So that's 3.1 for that. Final category of the day. The anime mom energy. Look at that.
Oh boy, that's a good one.
That's good.
Kellan.
That's good.
This might be a 10.
I don't know if I would go that far, but
I mean, that's the episode. It's about an anime mom.
That's true, but I mean, it's not a human mother.
So, are you being a speciesist?
Oh, possibly.
I'll go 10.
Okay,
yeah,
you go 10.
Easy 10 for me.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I just can't give it. I can't give it. Put it in myself, in my mind. I can't say it's a 10 because human mothers. Human mothers. Delia would be that 10.
TyraniTár's not hot enough for
TyraniTár just it doesn't quite do it for me. But I am high. I'm in that 9. I'm gonna go 9.6.
Okay.
So
I mean, that's pretty close.
Yeah. So that's 9.8 for that. Overall, for Mother of All Battles, 6.45.
Okay, cool.
So, did well. And that is it for this week.
So, now that we've got TyraniTár to Mount Silver, I believe we're going to be heading to the Silver Conference now. I don't know if we get there right away, but I think that's where the next episodes are heading. So, what is next week, Kellan?
Next week's 2 more episodes. We're going to kick it off with episode 267, Pop Goes the Sneasel. Great name. Yes. Or in Japanese, Neula and the Sacred Flame! ! And then followed by episode 268, A Claim to Fame, or in Japanese, if the thing wants to load.
A Claim to Flame.
Claim to Flame, you're right. I totally misread that. Suddenly, I cannot load the page.
Or in Japanese, Shirogane Conference.
Shigeru again! Yeah, there we go. 2 exclamation marks in there, too. Split up, but there's still 2 of them.
2 divided by Shigeru.
Yes. So that is it. That'll be next week, so join us for that.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Leave your comments down below. If you're on YouTube, that channel is Hydra Leech. You know where you're at. Give us that thumbs up, subscribe, all of that bullshit. Love engaging with you on the episodes. If you want to just listen to the audio version, Spotify, etc., anywhere fine podcasts are downloaded, you can likely find us there. If you want to reach out to us, 2killadelibird@gmail.com. We're also on Blue Sky. Handle is 2killadelibird. And then there is a Google form linked in the podcast description where you can ask us questions about upcoming episodes. As Kellan said last week, we're bulk recording right now, so if you want to get in stuff for the rest of Johto Master Quest, probably do it earlier than later to make sure you got your questions in on time. Intro and outro music is 80th Synthwave by Alexi Action. Kellan runs a TikTok. Hydra Leeches is the channel. And then Twitch is on twitch.tv/Hydra Leech. But at the time of recording this, he's having some internet issues. Hopefully, we can get back to that soon.
Hopefully.
Finally, we've got a Patreon linked in the description. It's just a tip jar if you want to help out the channel. Give us some bucks or dough. It's a free product. All right, Kellan.
What did we learn this week?
Mother and Mind Palace.
Mother. Yeah, I learned more about
Mind Palace.
Giving mother and how one
giving
gives
mother. Like giving Earthbound. That's called mother in Japanese.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Very good one. Yes. Now, here's the real question. Can we focus and figure out a good end to this episode?
Okay. What do all good endings have in common?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Fuck.
They're final. they tie up everything they did. They reference the start. Well, the start was all about...
They're not expected. A good ending isn't always expected.
Okay, so we should do what they least expect. What they would least expect is for us to do a whole nother episode.
I was just going to say, we got to do another hour.
All right, welcome back to TCAT. This is the newest outro. It's actually an intro to episode 2, blah, 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 blah.
Our podcast is now an Ouroboros.
See ya, piss babies.
Just circling. Yes, we got to remember to open up these damn episodes with what's up, piss babies. God damn it.
What's up, piss babies? Is that going to get censored?
I don't think piss would.
Okay, see ya, piss babies.
All right, see ya, piss babies.
See ya, piss babies.
Bye.